So we'll give this a second take because once again it seems like my microphone wasn't on, which is just seemed to be how my week's been going. So anyway, I'm just going to do all of these in one big video just to save some time with that. So we're looking at week 3 now. One thing that I want to point out that might be helpful to you is I did change my calendar here to start on Monday and end on Sunday, just because that's more how my brain works. I think if you want to do that as well, you can just go to your account, to settings here, then edit your settings, and just change your language to English United Kingdom, and that will change it from change it to a Monday through Sunday week on your calendar, if that's easier for you to have it look like one week and then start the next week. So anyway, looking here at this week coming up, tomorrow we do have our normal sync session for admin class. We're going to be on leadership and management stuff. So we'll be looking at that. Chapter 1, remember your third page notes, where the first third of the page is the word. The second or middle third is the textbook definition, either from the Ray glossary that's at the top, or in the Harrelson book. They don't have a glossary, but it does define the words there. One thing I really want to warn you about is please do not just Google the words, because a lot of these have, are common words, but have specific definitions with regards to what we're talking about. And so in that case, it's not so much about the word, but the concept. So if you just Google the word, you may get something different. So do look it up in either that Ray glossary or out of your textbook. And you're reading the textbook anyway, so you should be able to do this just as you go through. And in fact, most of them, have like all the Ray words and then all the Harrelson words, or vice versa with that. On Wednesday, we do have a decision-making simulation. In the original announcement video for that class, I put the link to sign up for them. We're only have 15-minute time slots for there, so we're going to be a little rushed, so we might get a little bit behind. Hopefully not too much, though, because that's about the extent of the time we have in that room. We will be upstairs in the lab and the Elman Center for those. And remember, you need to show up 10 minutes early to get that prompt for you. It is a lower extremity injury management, so you'll be doing both an evaluation and immediate treatment / rehabilitation plan, whatever's called for on that. So do look over some of your lower extremity stuff as well. On Thursday we have lab. We're going to continue on pharmacology with Chapter 5, drug categories. So you've got Chapter 5 to read there. Video as well. That video is not quite done yet. You'll know that it's done when I add a time to it, right? So that's how you can tell quickly if it's done there. Hopefully we can get that done soon. Joy's working as fast as she can on trying to get ahead of us on that, but it may take a little bit of time. But we've got lab there. We're going to go through and work on and take a look at like pharmacology and drug policies and procedures, and kind of play around with that for a little bit. But lab is scheduled to last a little bit longer than sync sessions, about 90 minutes, so plan accordingly for that. For research class now, I'm still missing some of your guys' completion timelines. So please get that done as soon as possible, so that way we know who is going to be a part of which group. And so we can get those groups starting to meet, because we're going to start working on our methods and what that specifically looks like. At the same note, last week you were reading about and talking about the introduction. You need a draft of your introduction coming up on the 24th. It's probably only 2 or 3 paragraphs in there. We'll be talking about that and meeting hopefully in our groups either Tuesday or Thursday. I'm guessing just after class we'll get together and talk about that. Maybe we'll do some groups on Tuesday, some groups on Thursday, but we need to know who that has, or who's doing what there. Then on Sunday again, you have your clinical experience journal. If you're not doing that with the question and in like outline format, please do that, where you have like each question and then you address each question. That makes it a lot easier for me when I go to compile these at the end of the semester. So just do those by question if you would. And then we're doing ankle and nutrition this week in Prentice. Hopefully those books will be in as soon as possible. I will let you know when I have those in. As always, if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, have a great day.